slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my brain. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. After where I started feeling.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Atlanta Braves. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. About to get started here. And today's starting pitcher, Bryce Elder.
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Luis Arraez stands in.
The first baseman, number 4, Luis Arraez.
That's too low. And the home opener is underway. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. Elder fires. That to right. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. Hung up in a rundown now. Now around second, going for third. And they tag him out.
Brand new steady, heavy as a Chevy, ready for
Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Atlanta Braves. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about ready to roll here. And on the hill in this one, Spencer Strider. What do we have on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Jackson Merrill in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Arise aboard here at first with nobody out. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base.
Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 3-0. Now Machado up here. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And takes low for ball one. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count is 1-2. Strider deals. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Acuna hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Xander to the plate now. He played in the Seoul Series to open the 2024 season.
Such a cool experience for both teams, Boog. For Bogaerts, it was the 5th country he's played in since joining Major League Baseball. He had the chance to play in the London Series with the Red Sox in 2019 and in the Mexico City Series with the Padres in 2023. Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
That's out to center field. Harris after it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Out to center. Harris has a beat on it. Corrals it. And that'll do it. The Fernando Tatis Tater for San Diego. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Atlanta. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Matt Waldron.
Well, he's a knuckleballer, and this is something you do not see every day. There's some hitters that are going to have a look at this for the first time. So important to see just exactly how they adjust and if he's able to throw that knuckleball that teases the zone enough to get the swings.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. Harris. In his 4th year, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. Pitch misses there, ball one.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
One away. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, one out. Austin Riley at the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Ozzie flying around third. He is safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it. And
hit on the ground might be two. And a run scores from third thanks to the infield single. So here's Murphy now. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. Back even. It's 3-3.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Ronald Acuna Jr. swings through it for strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch. It's going to produce a strike.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Next is the designated hitter, Josh Smith. And a swing and a miss. Arcia at third. Murphy at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering away upstairs. Strike on the inside corner.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a drive. Deep right field. On the move. Heading back. And it bangs off the wall. Here's the throw. Coming home. In there. He's safe.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And a foul ball. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Back at Truist Park. And now the DH, Eggy Rosario.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. Over to Arcia. That's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Campusano. And a swing and a miss there.
You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. They talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself.
And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. Luis Arraez stands in. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Aye. 1-1.
That's inside.
Nope, inside, ball 2. Hey, 2.
In the dirt.
2-2, Bill.
2-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2-2.
3-2.
In the dirt. Hayward, the runner at first with 2 gone. Up the middle. Albies tosses to first. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Michael Harris II. Waldron back to work. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-1. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Way inside. That's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. Here's Matt Olson down. Way outside, and that's ball 1. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Riley stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And it hits the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Now batting, the right fielder, Fernando.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball 2.
That one missed. And the next pitch is way outside. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Here comes Manny Machado. Hit in the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. They got it for out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Man on second, 2 down. Ground ball, Austin Riley. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Fly to center his first time. Late on that fastball.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
0-2 is the count.
And that one is inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Olsen handles the chance. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the inning. And now it's going to be Orlando Arcia. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Wow.
0-1.
That's not even close to the zone.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting the catcher.
Here's Sean Murphy. RBI single his last time up. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
A rise. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Knuckler in the dirt, swing and a miss.
Well, in a day and age where velocity is king, you get a guy out there on the mound that's soft throwing. You're licking your chops thinking it's going to be like a softball game. But a knuckleball dancing all over the place, it's hard for you to maintain plate discipline because that velocity makes you want to hit it a long way. And if you get out in front, boy, you will look bad at the dish.
And a swing and a miss. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Back at Truist Park, start of the fourth. So here's the Padres DH, Eggy Rosario. First pitch misses. Rosario, 25 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And strike two.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench waiting for his time to hit.
And that is Springer. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's Jason Hayward. And there's the strike. That misses. And now it's even 1-1. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And it's fouled away. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 down, bases empty. And the batter now, Luis Campusano. Struck out swinging his first time. Inside, just missed. 2 outs, bases empty. And another ball. And that's down and away. That's a walk. Went with another changeup but missed the spot.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Arise in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
I just realized you couldn't hear anything. I just said Gaten Gorilla was muted.
Now that's smacked to right
Good shit
center.
on that.
And Acuna able to make the grab.
Yeah, I just figured that out, Gaten. That's a good shit on 9-3 last night. I just watched the Ruby Cities anyway, and this game started out
And welcome back to the ball.
with a single home run to
So here's the Braves
Padres,
designated hitter,
and then
Josh
off
Smith.
4-5 in the bottom of the first.
There's the strike.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
Sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris the second.
Nah.
Swing and a
I'm
miss.
just now
There's the
finally getting going
changeup.
with him.
0-1's the count.
That one misses, and it's 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swing and a miss, 3-2 now.
Okay, catch
Talk about
me.
tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Hayward makes his way towards it. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. In to score is the runner from third, and they lead by 2.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what.
Hard hit left side. The throw's offline. He's saved, and it's 6-4. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. 1 for 2. And he swings over the top there.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Merrill under it. And he makes the catch. 2 down. So man aboard, Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Hayward makes the grab, and that is that. Ready now for the 5th inning, and here is Jackson Merrill. Strider back to work.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
It's in and out of his glove.
I
Still able to
thought this
fire
was going to be
and save.
this is going to be a bad game whenever he started off.
Now
Yeah,
it's
he did.
Fernando Tatis Jr. He's already homered in this game. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that
Talking about the
wisdom.
game I'm playing right now.
No
Buddy.
ball, 2 strikes.
Tatis waits.
Like I said, he started off single home
Beyond
run.
that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Merrill gets his lead at first with nobody out. On the ground left side, 6. On the run, sends it over to first, and he gets him. Nicely done. Here's Manny Machado. 0 for 2 in this one. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1's the count. That's a ball.
One out, the runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. Chases in the dirt, slider there.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Man at second. And they'll do it again. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Orlando Arcia. And misses inside.
You know, these Braves putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Inside, just missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Oops, he came home with it. Here's Acuna now. And a foul ball. Murphy leads off first with 1 away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
0-2 now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And now 2 aboard. And next is the designated hitter, Josh Smith. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Double play ball to second. Cronenworth throws on to first. 2 away. And the batter is George Springer. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tatis sizes this one up and makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Top 6, leading off, Jake Cronenworth.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a...
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. That one felt good, and they close the gap. It's 7-4. Eggy Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Hector Neris.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
0-1's the count.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Jason Hayward now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. another ball.
No strike.
1 out, bases empty. And that one almost got him.
Hey!
Ground ball up the middle. Arcia slings to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Luis Campusano. He is struck out and he is walked. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're the top half of the 6th. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is that. The Padres get one back. And we're back. And now, Michael Harris II. Foul ball. Hayward has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
What was the score of yours in John's game, yes?
And he gets tied up right there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 2-2. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. Matt Olson up to the plate. 1 for 3.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Strike 2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias. Neris, a 6'2 righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a sinker, and he works in a slider. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Goes down looking. Digging in, Jackson Merrill. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Riley makes the grab. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's Machado. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a foul straight back. On the ground to third. Riley fires to first, and that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the 7th. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Damn.
Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Orlando Arcia. Line to left. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. This one in the dirt. And that one missing low. That one missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And now it's even up.
2-2 count.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch inside. Throws it away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Up and in. 1-2 to count.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up.
Base hit and a run comes in.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Two on, 1 out. In the air, left field. Hayward flying after this one. He makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. Coming home. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third. Here's George Springer.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
And that one wrapped foul. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 outs with a runner at third. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tatis. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. Back at Truist Park, we go to the 8th, and here is Xander Bogaerts. And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Cronenworth now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That's in there. 0-2.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line.
Now this down the right field line. Fair ball. Should be extra bases. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Joe Jimenez.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
The pick behind with that swing. It's strike one. Two in scoring position, nobody out, and we're in the top of the eighth. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 away. Jason Heyward digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That clips the corner.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue and finish off this hitter.
Ball 1 there. Off the mark there. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And George makes the grab. Runner tagging and heading for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 9-5.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And first offering is fouled off. Fastball is outside. And down on strikes he goes. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris II. Morejon back to work. Finds its way through, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Wastes no time there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Here's Matt Olson. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Bro,
See if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Harris, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Austin Riley. Merrill, long run. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that ends the inning. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Luis Arraez. Inside, 1-0.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
In there at the knees, and that's strike 1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Harris in position, nabs it, and there's 1 away. So up next, Jackson Merrill. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Albies over to first in time. Padres with only one out remaining. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves slug their way to a win in this one. Our final score here, 9-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
And we got 6